Good morning. Welcome back to South Pass Wellness. I'm Althea. I am still getting a few things ready for this video. As you can see, Mikasa Sukasa Casserole has joined us, and my Chevy Nova Scotia Novocaine cat is wandering around. Um, so if she appears in the video, then please, there's your formal introduction for her. All right. First things first. I got some pictures from yesterday. I'll give you my progress update. Okay. Let me get to them. Okay. First thing first. Okay, so there's I went and filled up the pantry. I didn't put all of it in there, but all that corn, that's from me. All that corn. I did put in some other things in there, but that's what that little pantry looks like. And so I got that taken care of. Second thing is, here's a little video of me completing my 10 minutes on the treadmill. Yay. I didn't realize how loud that treadmill was. Okay, I didn't realize how loud I was on said treadmill. And then the treadmill also has a little click that is really extremely loud. So as you can see, like the little monitor allows me, and I got 2 laps yesterday in the 10 minutes, so I thought that was pretty good. And then, so there's that. I did complete all the laundry. Yay! Is that not a victory or what? Every single time we complete it, it is a victory. I don't care. It just feels good to have it all done. Okay, so today, let's talk about, I have 3 things. A focus plan, plan focus, and money plans. Because, of course, we're getting everything ready, right? So, so for some reason, I am obsessed with planners. All sorts of planners. Like, I have a lot of planners. And I like them because, like, it gives me different ideas of how to track stuff and do stuff. And, of course, since my brain is always working in, like, what challenges can I do this week? Or what, all that, then these kind of help. So, I went down to, we now have a Dollar General. I went down and got me a little planner. And I was using it for one thing, and I have decided I'm going to use it for another thing. This is going to be my new budget planner, and I am kind of excited about it because it is important that we give our money purpose, because it has a job to do just like everything else. Our couches have a very good job. They are to be comfortable and inviting and comforting when we sit on them. So that's their job. Our vehicles, their job is to get us from point A to point B, and everything in between. That is their job. That's what they're designed to do. That's what they're there for. So it just makes sense that money also needs to have a purpose and a direction, right? So I'm going to start planning out a budget with that. We had a birthday party yesterday, and so now I call him my ex-birthday boy. Okay, so back to the focus plan. All right, budgeting. So many of you have probably heard about cash stuffing. If you have not heard about cash stuffing, there is a plethora of videos on YouTube about cash stuffing. And I decided that I was going to try it. And it was almost a month ago, we had went shopping, and what I did was I was like, okay, I'm going to say a prayer, and I'm going to ask that if I should do the cash stuffing, then I find one of the little planners, because they have these cute little planners that, are for sale on all of their channels and different things like that. But I was just like, I don't know exactly how committed I wanted to be to it, but I wanted to be able to at least have the option to do it. And so we went in to Casper, and we went to a thrift store in there. I can't second treasures, buried something treasures, recovered I don't know. Anyway, This thrift store, they have 2 locations in Casper, and what they do is they are a church that helps people that need jobs and things like that, training after events in their life and everything. And like, honestly, like, I've gotten so many books there. And I mean, one day I think I walked out of there with, I don't know, probably 25 books, and it was like $3.70. Like, I was like, wow, you know. So anyway, we went, and I found it. And so I want to be able to show it to you. It's got a magnetic strip, right? So, and then of course it opens up, and it's got little dividers. It's got this section, which you can use it for your credit cards. You can use this like a wallet. It's got little dividers, so you can write things on it. And then, of course, the most important part, it's got the little zipper pockets. Now, this one has a total of 6. And so what I have done, what I've decided to do is I have 5 of these filled. And so I decided from here on out, every payday, I will go get $100 cash in 20s, and I will put it in here, and then I will set my goals of what I'm stuffing the cash for. Of course, you know, there's different things that come up over the year, and I don't know about what state you live in, but like, our plates here in Wyoming are very expensive. And I decided that, you know, when you're budgeting and you start to break things down, like, okay, when I went to go pay for our plates on our pickup last time, I ended up paying for our Julie and Ted's work pickup, and the plate coverage was almost $400, and which, it's like interesting, you know, that they charge that much, but we don't have a state income tax here in Wyoming. So we have that bonus. So there is kind of a trade-off. Anyway, so taking that $400 and breaking it down over 12 months, that really isn't that much money when you are cash stuffing for a purpose. And so I decided that I would do that with several other things that are like, you know, that you're just like, oh, that is this, oh, you know. And plate seems to be one of those things that just sneak up on you, right? And you're like, oh, I didn't really plan for that. So I decided that plates is one of the things that I'm going to be cash stuffing for, so that when the plates come due, then they're just, it's ready to go. I'm quite excited about that. So I have that. The other thing, and then I had this other idea, because I had like these, these little photo albums that, well, let's face it. I mean, since everything's going digital, like, you know, what do you do? So what I wanted to be able to do, what I will do eventually is I will start using these. I already have them purposed for what they are. And the goal at this is literally to start paying my bills for household once a year. That's the goal. And how interesting would that be to walk in and, you know, pay the power bill or the water bill at the city, which is usually about $120 a month. How nice would it be to walk in there with a full year and be like, boop. You know, maybe you're not excited about that. I get excited about that. So then I had another little photo album, and I decided I would put it for that kind of stuff. So these are the long-term goals that I will eventually get into. And then this is the most important one, because I am very excited about that. So what I want to be able to do long-term is get a high-yield savings checking account. But there's a minimum requirement to open one of those. And so, of course, the long-term goal is to be able to do that. And then because of the way it works, get that running every couple of days, or every 61 days would be where I want to be able to just put in a huge change, because the interest rate is much better on those. I kind of like that, and I want to be able to start getting very smart with and very directional with the finances. I will tell you, like, cash stuffing is I think a really good way if you're trying to figure out a good budget for yourself. There is also the snowball method, which is where you take and you pay off the lowest balance, and then you just you keep that payment, whatever it was, and you take that and apply it to the next one. So you're making the minimum payment plus this new additional $20 or $40 or whatever your payment was. And you just kind of keep doing that until all of your bills are paid off. And I will tell you, like, I have seen the snowball method in action, very effective. And also, it helps you to feel like you're starting to be able to get out of the rut. Now, one of the things that's going to happen in this budget, because of the temporal part of this meal planning and food storage kind of a thing, I actually decided to create a grocery budget and a household budget. Grocery, of course, meaning just food, and household meaning things like laundry detergent, toilet paper, blah, 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 those things. Because, you plan a grocery budget and then you pick up toilet paper. Well, as far as I know, you can't eat that. I mean, I guess you could. I guess you could buy it from the inside. I don't know. Anyway, that's beside the point. But those kind of things shouldn't come out of the grocery budget. Those things should have a budget of their own, I feel. So in doing this, like, I'm going to start creating, kind of just morphing this little thing into my new budget thing. It's small, it's compact, and then, of course, I got another one, because, of course, I'm addicted to planners, apparently. Again, I must say that. So I got another one strictly for meals, where I will list out the meals we're having. And also it'll be a tracker of, like, when I try a new recipe, if we like that or not, if we're going to keep it. And so it's very important to me to be able to do that. So goals for today. Yesterday I was able to do a new song from the gospel library, and it was so cute, and I really liked that. I will tell you, like, it's just kind of funny to me how emotional I am when it comes to these songs, like, but I also know that it's been a long time since I've sang church songs, and like I said, the spirituality part has slipped a lot. And so getting back into it, like working through the emotional part of it, is going to be essential. And so yesterday, I just started singing that song along with it, and bawled and sang and bawled and sang and bawled some more and sang some more. And I think I ended up listening to that song probably about 15, 16 times. And this morning, I found myself in my head. So that was kind of cool. I like that progress because when we are getting ready to eliminate habits, then it's nice to have this fulfillment and creation of other side. And doing it at a part where I can keep up with it, that's the best part. So the goals today are, 1, I'm going to take our vehicle down and vacuum it out. Like, it's really bad. And I keep wanting to do that. So today, it will happen. Yay. Number 2, I will get my 10 minutes on the treadmill again, because that is my personal goal. Today was Friday, so husband and I just did stretching. We do stretching Mondays and Fridays. We do walking on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And then, at least this last week we did. And then Wednesday was the decapade. So we did that. But this will be 3 days in a row for the treadmill. Woo! I'm excited about it. And I hope that you are getting things done that you wanted to do. How is your goal progress going? What was one thing that you wanted to do yesterday that you got done? Post it in the comments and let me know, and let's get that conversation going so that you too can hear other people join in the success. That's what we're doing. Success. All right. So you've heard my plans, and I can't wait to update you. I will get pictures of the before and after. It's kind of a fun way to be accountable. And I kind of enjoyed that a little more than I thought I would. So who knew? But if you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you're joining us here for the challenge, then congratulations. I'm looking forward to hearing your progress in the comments. And if you're just joining us for the conversation, I hope you enjoyed it. So we will be seeing you tomorrow.